Adolf Hitler was the Nazi leader who actually waged World War II. This gentleman had a personal vision about the way the Germans should act, about the way the Germans should be perceived in the entire world. He had a certain vision about his people, and he gathered up all of his people around that particular vision. And when he actually started out, he did not find a lot of people who would be listening to him, but he persisted, he stayed headstrong and self-confident, and people started gathering around him. And that's how he took his entire nation in a hype, in a frenzy, and he was leading all of the people towards the war. What was the most important point about Hitler's personality was that he had the power at that time to go against, to come up with a new vision, to come up with a new idea, and convince the people to gather up around that new idea. While a lot of people who were not thinking about Hitler's ideas, they were giving in to what the group was thinking. Hitler gave them a new vision and he gathered people around them. A study was carried out in an American university in which the students were asked that if they were existing in Adolf Hitler's times, would they be the members of the Nazi party? Would they actually become active members of Hitler's party and help Germany through the World War II and help Germany become the great nation like the way Hitler envisioned? A lot of students said that they would not have done that. They would have practiced their own personal vision and tested accordingly. However, based upon our understanding of the conformity principle, it can now be understood that probably most of these students would have become active members of the Nazi party because they could have given into the group thinking and they could have dissolved their personal opinion into the opinion of the group. Because one of the most important factors that leaders or dictators can probably use is that they have usually a very bad treatment available for the dissenters. Like we discussed in the Ashes experience, that people who were exposed to dissenters, उनका level of conformity बहुत कम था. लेकिन ऐसे लोग जो dissenters के जिनका exposures नहीं था dissenters का, उनके अंदर level of conformity ज़्यादा था. And what we see in the Nazi party's success in those days and Hitler's success, that eventually there came a point where dissenters were treated very, very badly. And there was an entire intelligence network that were helping out the Nazi party to direct people towards certain direction. And that's how most of the people became the members of the Nazi party, and they actually became the part and parcel of the Nazi movement. So it has